All right, we got some people coming in here, so we're going to get started. I want to welcome you to the webinar, the little mini training. And in today's mini training, I'll be uncovering our quitting to 9 to 5 with a digital marketing business. And if you guys want us to personally build you a digital marketing business from $0 to $5,000 per month in the next 90 days, this web class is for you. So if you do stay to the very end of this training, my business partner and myself will be choosing only three people to personally help, personally coach in setting up not only for you a done-for-you Facebook ad setup. It's going to be a complete digital marketing business with done-for-you messenger bot setup as well. We're going to be doing one-on-one coaching. This does include done-for-you funnel setup, as well as live Skype/Zoom video calls, whichever you guys prefer. So this is going to be a complete one-on-one coaching access in setting up your digital marketing business. Like I said, from $0 to $5,000 per month, but we are only choosing three people. You must stay to the very end of the presentation to qualify for this. Again, the presentation is not going to be long. It's only going to be about 15 minutes long. And we only like working with people that are serious. So you will qualify if you do stay to the very end. If you do leave at any time, you will be voided at all costs. So you do have to watch this full presentation. Is the first step in showing us how serious you are in working with us. So I want to kind of just dive right in. This webinar is for you if you previously tried to start an online business before, but you failed. This is for you if you've ever tried to earn a stable full-time income online, but you just haven't quite figured it out, haven't really cracked the code, and you're kind of working way too hard for other people at the time, and you'd rather be building, your own business and legacy for yourself and your family, as well as, guys, if you are feeling like your income is potentially kind of capped. It's not your fault, but, that's kind of where it hits when you climb that corporate world or honestly any job. Your income gets to that cap point. Also, this is for you if you want a fast way to create an additional income source, an additional income online, and want to avoid all these roadblocks and headaches that people usually face and incur. Now, this is also for you if you want to generate new customers on autopilot. Possibly you already have your own business. So before we get started, you kind of wonder maybe who I am. So guys, I personally built multiple six-figure digital businesses in the course of just my year and a half of doing online marketing. I'm a self-made entrepreneur. I own a couple other businesses as well as my own agency. I was featured on stage a couple times to speak about my massive success, as well as I've helped hundreds of people create massive success rapidly by doing digital marketing. And I'm also known as kind of the affiliate marketing king. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. So this is for you again, if you've ever kind of started and you felt like you also, may feel like you're just completely lost. Maybe you feel like you've got contradicting information, somebody saying this and another person saying this, and you're just, too lost and don't know kind of what's the truth. You're stuck at your 9 to 5. You want to get out of this. You want to try to do more for yourself and for your family. Want to have that maybe financial freedom as well as time freedom that everybody's searching for. Again, your income may be capped. That's a big thing with being in a corporate business as well as almost any business. And you don't really have a clear path to setting up an online business. You've thought about it. You've seen bunches of ads before, but you've just never figured out how to, properly set up your own online business. Or maybe possibly you've tried, but you've failed. Guys, this is going to be awesome information. I know it's going to be beneficial to all of you. And also maybe if you feel like you don't have enough time. Again, you don't need tons and tons of time to have a business online, but you do need time to put into it. Now, why digital marketing businesses are the fastest and easy startup and set up businesses out there. At first, guys, there's a low upfront cost, a low upfront investment to start. Normally, you can start these part-time. You don't have to put a full-time work, don't have to quit your job tomorrow. you can create your own schedule. So if you've ever thought about being your own boss and want to be able to have your own schedule, live, how you want, when you want, you'll be able to create your own schedule, as well as your location independent. And I love this because all you need is a laptop or your smartphone and a Wi-Fi connection. It's easy to grow fast, easy to build a digital marketing business, very rapidly. As well as they're scalable to the sky. There is zero cap. You can get this stuff and run with it and do a lot better than me or some of my students have done. They're super simple to get started. Super, super simple. If you're coachable, you don't have to be super tech savvy. You don't have to know your way around a computer. You just have to know the basics. And there's little to zero overhead, which is awesome because there's a lot of businesses out there that you need tons and tons of products or need a storefront, and this online digital businesses, you don't need all that. So we're going to dive right in again. So there's 3 different types of digital marketing businesses. One being an affiliate marketing business, that's kind of being the middleman for someone else's product or service. The other one is a Facebook ads agency. So this is where you're running Facebook ads for maybe a local business to where you live, chiropractor, dentist, doctor, the list goes on, as well as information marketing. So say you have that special gift. Maybe it is that you lost a ton of weight and you're super fit now and you want to coach people on how to do it. It's an awesome information product. So we're going to kind of dive right in on a bunch of different things. But real quick, this is one of our students that got started, Nico. He's a pretty big shark out there on the internet marketing world. He's pretty smart when it comes to messenger bots. And when he got started working with us, this is a picture of him and Russell Brunson, by the way. If you guys don't know who Russell Brunson is, he is the founder and CEO of ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is where you build all your sales funnels and websites, and it's super, super awesome platform. Shout out to you, Russell Brunson. But anyway, Nico was able to, he got started with us, and he basically had this to say. There's a lot of BS out there, and a lot of sharks who would charge you, $80,000 to build you some get-rich-quick system that's supposed to make you a millionaire overnight. And it really just is refreshing to see that these guys, I'm talking about Lyle and myself, are, really good guys who care so much, and they're out there to make such an impact and helping people. I do appreciate that, Nico. So I did want to, give a quick little shout out to Nico. The first business we're going to be talking about, digital marketing business, will be a affiliate marketing business. What affiliate marketing business, like I said briefly, is kind of selling someone else's product or service to get a paid commission. You don't have to create your own product, which is awesome. You don't have to have your own, service or business. You don't need to do any of the customer service for the product or service that you're, promoting. As well as you just need to connect a buyer with a seller. You're just the middleman, connecting somebody that wants what you have. And as well as it's very low startup cost. Sometimes not even a startup cost. You can get just kind of like a special link from the business, and these are easy to put on autopilot. So if the big thing is what you're trying to accomplish is that financial freedom, affiliate marketing is an awesome business to start. This is a example of my first affiliate marketing experience. When I first got introduced to affiliate marketing, I found this product on Amazon. I was an affiliate for Amazon. You can basically become an affiliate for a lot of major businesses, almost any business now. Just go to the website and scroll to the bottom, and it should have a referral or possibly an affiliate area. But I was promoting these Crest 3D white strips, and I started, and my first month actually, I was super impressed. I was able to generate a little bit over $360, about $368 to be exact. But it was a lower ticket offer. It started with one of these Crest white strips, and I get about $7 each time I started selling one of these. And that's when I realized that this was just an awesome way to make, money with promoting someone else's product. So next, I finally kind of figured it out. I started working with some high ticket, even some smaller ticket, and as you can see here, this is $8,000 in just a day. as well as a little bit over $3,000 in one day, and then another $5,000 a day. But what do you think $8,000 would do for you if you could make that in one day? One single day within 24 hours. It's crazy. Now, this is another offer that I had. This is just actually something that is running completely on autopilot. I don't actually pay for zero advertising. And as you can see, I made just a little bit less than $2,000, and this has been about 6 months. This is, completely free $2,000. I've never would have had to, never would have had unless I used this product or service basically for my business to run my consulting business. Now, next we have Michael and Gabriella. Michael and Gabriella reached out to me about 6 months ago, and they wanted to know what I was doing. They wanted to figure out exactly how they could put their own product out there, and also they saw affiliate marketing being super profitable. And we actually came from the same network marketing company, so we were able to relate at that point. And he just saw me having this awesome amount of success, and he started working with us in the first month of him and his wife working with us. We were able to help them generate just about a little over $10,000 in profit. And this is kind of what they had to say, screenshot of their conversation. It said, we didn't know anything about internet marketing until we got Ian's program. And in our first month, we brought in $10,000 in profit. Now, if you're looking for any of Ian's information, I highly recommend you reach out and talk to him. Ian is a great guy. He's trustworthy, very open-minded, and very helpful. Shout out to Michael and Gabrielle for saying those sweet things. But I was able to work with these two guys, or Gabrielle and his wife, and we were able to generate them a little bit over $10,000 in profit their first month, which was super awesome. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you guys are going to make $10,000 a month, but this couple was very, very coachable. They put their egos aside, and they were very hardworking. They deserved it. So this is another one of my students, JJ. He actually recently just came down and spent a weekend with me. I was able to one-on-one coach him, and I've been working with JJ for a little bit over half a year. And JJ was able to quit his full-time job as a UPS driver, thanks to one-on-one mentorship with myself. So shout out to JJ, congratulations, man. So the next example, guys, is a Facebook's ads agency. So this is where you are going to be running advertisements for local businesses. Like I said earlier, maybe a chiropractor, maybe a dentist, maybe a doctor. You're selling something every business needs, and that is more customers. More sales, more leads. At the end of the day, they need more customers. It's also the most businesses are ran by older people that don't really know that much about the internet or social media and how powerful it is today. Also, dentists, like I said, some examples would be dentists or chiropractors or plastic surgeons, maybe restaurants, plumbers, HVAC, real estate agents. The list goes on. There's no upfront cost. You just need to learn the skill set behind how to properly run a Facebook ad agency, and you don't have to have an upfront cost. You don't need to be a genius to succeed. You just need to know the skill set behind it. You don't really need to be tech savvy. Again, it just kind of goes down to the skill set behind how to run one properly. As well as they're super simple to get started. And you can charge anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 per month, depending on the business, of course. Now, I'm not telling you that you can go run out tomorrow and go, talk to your local chiropractor and try to charge him $10,000. Now, if you don't even know what you're doing, and that chiropractor, decided to work with you for some reason for $10,000 and you didn't give him results, that's a way to get sued. I would definitely start at somewhere low, $1,000, $1,500 a month. But again, you need to know the skill set behind how to run a Facebook ad agency. Now, this is a gentleman, Lyle Horse, actually, that I helped coach and mentor and start a digital ad agency. And he basically, I talked to him pretty on a regular basis, and he said, "Hey man, thanks so much for all your help. My ad agency's growing like crazy. I just landed another client for $3,000 a month. And I also found out my wife's pregnant. So he was super glad he was able to ditch his 9 to 5. And I remember when I first got started working with Lyle, that's the only thing he wanted to do was spend more time with his wife and get out of his job. So an ad agency was perfect for him. He's been able to crush it. So congratulations, man. It makes me proud. Another thing, guys, another one would be an information product, a coaching program. Maybe you have a skill set that you can teach other people, leave an impact. Normally these, take a lot of time. Again, you have to have a skill set or something that you can teach that would be valuable to a lot of other people. There's no cost really to create these, but there is, again, a lot of time to create these. A lot of creativity that has to go into creating an information product. They're super scalable though, super scalable. You can create it once and sell it forever. If you know a market that's going to buy it and you know what you're doing, you create it one time, spend a lot of time creating it, but you can sell it again and again and again and again and again, which is super awesome. And again, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be super smart, but you do need to be an expert at something, at having a skill set, something that where you can teach multiple people what it is that they are wanting to learn. Works best, one of the best industries inside of an information product is normally in wealth, health, or relationships. So health, losing weight, getting fit. Wealth, making money, doing real estate deals, just living a better life. And relationships, relationship advice, how to land the hottest girls, how to get your ex back, tons of stuff like that. Those are just examples, of course, but this is an example of one of actually my information products. And over here to the left, I've got some commissions that have came in, and this is completely on autopilot. I set up once and I'm done. This is when I was working actually with Lyle on coaching program, one-on-one, sitting down with people, setting up a digital business. And this is actually him. I took a little screenshot here of him explaining how he was able to quit his job. And I actually think this was the day that he quit his job, which is super awesome. And this is one of my other students that's out in California. So he's a completely different side. I'm on the East Coast. He's on the West Coast. And Robert was able to not only, get out of his construction job, but I do believe that he started his own credit repair course, teaching people how to repair their credit. And this is what he had to say. He said, it's given me the opportunity to work from home, spend time with my family, able to help me grow as a person, open up my eyes on how I can serve others and, help them and help yourself, full circle. And he's been, short financial independent and, don't have to depend on a 9 to 5. And in about 90 days from starting his credit repair course and charging clients, he was able to make about $4,500. And this is part-time, guys. This is the awesome thing about it. And he's able to help other people, which is the biggest thing. Now, as you can kind of see with the examples that we showed you, I've kind of perfected this. Some of my students have perfected this. I would think we've all perfected this digital marketing businesses and how to create these things. So at this point, guys, the training is going to, come to an end. And I want to, tell you, congratulations, you started to stay to the end. If you do want to be personally helped, personally coached in building a digital marketing business from $0 to $5,000 a month, and the next 90 days, this is for you. We're going to be choosing 3 people. Me and my team are going to be choosing 3 people to personally help and personally coach. We're going to be giving you these done for you Facebook ads setup and management, where if you saw previously, this is where you normally can charge anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 a month, depending on the client. This bot setup. We didn't really go over bots, but what a messenger bot is, you can basically charge a client anywhere from about $1,500 to $3,500 just to set up one of these bots one time. So we're going to teach you how to do message bots. We're going to do a done-for-you message bot setup. We're going to do the one-on-one coaching. So me and you are going to be working on a one-on-one basis. I'm going to be helping you with live calls. You'll have access to me on a one-on-one basis, as well as we're going to be giving you a done-for-you funnel setup. So as you set up one of these digital marketing businesses, I'm going to set it all up for you. I'm going to give you my exact business that's working for me, and so you can basically just model it and not copy it, but model it. And I'm going to set it all up for you, as well as do those live calls, those live one-on-one calls. If you want to do a group environment call, I'll take some of my best coaches, best students, so we can do a group environment call. But what I want you guys to do at this point is just apply. There will be an application to the left, maybe to the right, or it could be below you, depending if you're on mobile or if you're watching this on desktop. And I'm offering you, just because you stay to the very end, to schedule yourself a breakthrough session. So fill out yourself an application. Depending on what you say in the application is depending if we're going to work together. Now, if we work together, you're going to be cutting this massive shortcut. Massive shortcut. You're not going to have to be making all these trial and errors that normally you would have to go through, or at least I did. You're going to be following a proven step-by-step process. A process I've taught to hundreds of my other students, to where it's bound to work. Now, we will also do most of the work for you. So when it comes to personally setting up all this stuff for you, of course you're going to be learning along this process, but we're going to be doing almost all the work for you, which is awesome. So let me ask you this. Now, is there any reason you feel like at this point that you feel like you're wasting your time? You feel like you'd want to waste your money trying to figure all this stuff out on your own? Or do you feel like you would want to work with me and my team on a one-on-one basis and really have all this stuff set up for you, really have no chance at failure? What would that be worth to you? Do you feel like that's worth $1,000, $10,000, $100,000? To learn how to set up these businesses properly? I'm not going to put a price tag on this, but I do want to offer you a chance where you can apply. So like I said earlier, you'll notice where there will be an application form either on the right or left. It could even be below you, depending if you're on mobile. Fill out that application form to the best of your abilities, thoroughly, accurately, and truthfully. Now, depending on what your application, what you submit in your application, you will be offered a chance to schedule a call. If not, then I do want to apologize. You will not. Maybe this is just something for you that would be able to work out. Now, a lot of people will even say at this point, Ian, but will this work for me? Like, this is my situation, or this is what I've had to deal with, or this is my last. Well, I'm almost 100% sure. And if you really don't feel like this is something that you want to take the time and taking serious, then this is probably not for you. But if this is something you feel like you really can accomplish, and I think, honestly, it's a no-brainer. I definitely think that everyone watching this, I believe in you. I definitely think that you're watching this for a reason, and you're just right there. You're just right there. So we need to talk. We need to talk first. I want to help you out. I want to see if if me and Lyle and my team can personally help you, personally coach you in setting up your digital marketing business. So I want you to apply. Now, again, this is only for the first 3 people. The first 3 people that are extremely serious and that we feel are fit for working with us on a one-on-one basis. So this is not for everybody, but please apply. And if you are accepted, I will see you on the inside. And if not, please do not give up. You're right there. But I do want to thank you, everybody, for watching this presentation. And that will include this web class.